folks, back at it, day 2 from reading from our mini book, You Are a Badass. But I encourage you all to get the full-size copy. This is what I'm reading with my group. But today, we are just sharing some little tidbits and sprinkles throughout our day, stuff we can pull inspiration from, quick little read, stuff to set the tone for our day. And we're also going to start off with the badass button.
You are a badass.
Simple as that. Let's begin. Chapter 2, what are you doing here? Every single person is born with unique and valuable gifts to share with the world. Once we figure out what ours are and decide to live our lives putting them to use, that's when and only when the real party begins. Living a life on purpose is available to everyone. So if you're struggling or settling or completely confused about what you're supposed to do with your life, know that the answer is already here. It exists, and so does the life you can't wait to create. You just need to get some clarity first. Here are some guidelines on getting clear on who you are and what your calling is. 1, be the alien. Imagine that you're an alien floating around in outer space, and you suddenly swoop down to Earth and inhabit your own body. What is this person you've inhabited so obviously awesome at? What do they have the most fun doing? What connections do they have? What resources and opportunities are available to them? How are you going to use this new body and this existence to create something fabulous and awesome starting right now? This exercise is hugely helpful for getting a new perspective and stepping outside our boring-ass ruts of tired old excuses and lame habits. It can also be very useful in making you aware of all of the staggering possibilities and resources that you have at your fingertips and take for granted or do not see. 2, take the first right step. Instead of wasting hours and days and years trying to figure out your perfect next move, just do something already. Oh, the time we waste rolling ideas around in our heads, imagining what ifs, coming up with perfect reasons why, and then perfect reasons why not, tearing at our cuticles, making our friends and family carefully screen their calls in case it's us again, wanting to go over some ideas. Get out of your head and take action. You don't have to know exactly where it's going to take you. You just need to start with one thing that feels right and keep following right feeling things and see where they lead. 3, do your best wherever you're at. Once you take this first step, it's possible that you won't land in your dream situation right away. You might land on a stepping stone. Having a good attitude and being grateful for all the things that are helping you live the life of your dreams will not only make your life a more pleasant place to be, but it'll also raise your frequency and attract the people and opportunities to you that will take you in the direction you want to go. Remember that you are going for it. You are bravely moving towards your dream. You are surrounded by unthinkable miracles and opportunities. 4, don't reinvent the wheel. What things are people doing that you would love to do too? Who do you think is the coolest person ever? You don't need to invent your ideal life from scratch. You just need to figure out what makes you feel alive. Get specific about the things in your lives that turn you on. Is it because they get to travel the world? Is it that they have a solid routine? Is it that they have no routine? Is it that they work alone? That they work in the nude? That they get to be outside all day? That they work with their hands, their eyes, their ears, their animals, their spouse? The more specific you get, the easier it will be to create a picture of what you want. Don't get caught up in the thunderbolt hype. I think one of the most paralyzing misconceptions is that we're all supposed to have one true calling that comes to us in a mighty flash of soul-defining insight. Let yourself off the hook if you don't have that one big perfect thing that you know you came here to do, and feel good about the fact that you'll probably fulfill several callings throughout your life. Follow what feels good in the moment, every moment. and it will lead you through a most excellent life. 6, follow your fantasies. What you fantasize about when you're staring out the window of a train, or before you go to sleep at night, or when you're pretending to listen to someone really boring talk your ear off. Tap into what brings you great joy instead of what you think you need to do to survive. Our fantasies are the most revealing peepholes into who we are and what we think is awesome. They are our realities in an excuse-free world. What if you decided to do the most outrageous, most exciting thing you've ever dared fantasize about, regardless of what anyone, including your terrified self, thought? That would be living. 7, love yourself. Like you're the only you there is. Because you are. You are the only you there is. That was a chapter 2 with lots of good advice, don't you think? I do. All right. So hopefully you marinate on those. Hopefully that really gets your juices flowing, and it kind of helps you put aside some of those excuses and those barriers that we create for ourselves right in here by doubting or by overthinking. Remember, you're a badass. You are the only you that exists. No one can come close to who you are. You might even inspire someone, but despite the inspiration, they can't be you. They'll never be you. So take those people that you draw inspiration from and create your own reality for yourself. Quit making excuses, and like the book said, just do it already. You don't have to know the complete outcome, but each path and each effort and each thing you do, like we read in here, is just a stepping stone. And the more you do what your passion is, it brings people, situations, things that will support your mission, your cause. You just vibrate on a higher level, and everyone wants that, right? Of course we do. Okay, one more click from the badass button.
You can do it!
And you can do it. Oh no, you can do it. That's how she said it. All right, have fun in your day. Don't be too serious about on yourself. Don't take yourself too seriously. Don't be too judgmental with yourself. Just go already. Ready, set, go.